Hey, so I'm back. I'm working on the sawmill project. Finally getting a chance to get back to this project. It's been a couple of weeks since we last worked on it and got the track together. We've just been busy with the house and building the house and haven't had a chance really to get out here even so. But today's a beautiful day. The guys left early today. They left around lunchtime, so I find myself with a free afternoon, so I'm going to get back to it. Oh, that's not so hard now, is it? There it is. Well, this is a tricky bit. Getting this big honking, this thing is heavy. It's probably 1/2 inch steel. You got to get it lined up. It says, again, it says with the help of another person that I don't have here. It was definitely tricky getting that big piece in there lined up right. Like I said earlier, the directions said you should have the help of another person. I just didn't have another person here on this day, so I tried it myself. You see, I got a screwdriver stuck in one side just to hold it while I got the other side lined up. You definitely don't want to tighten any bolts on this thing before you finish to make sure that you're going to be able to get all the bolts in, and definitely takes a ton of patience and persistence. Alright, so I'm back on the sawmill. Today Jen and I came down and we cleaned up the shop, and we got ourselves a little bit organized with some of the stuff in here. We just reached that point, you reach that point where you just got to stop and clean. So it may not look the most organized, but it's more organized than it's been. So we feel good about the shop. I've got all my parts laid out for the rest of the sawmill build. I got it up on a dolly so I can move it around. So we're going to continue. So believe it or not, this lubrication tank that I'm installing here is one of the things that attracted me to the Woodland sawmill. It's made of high quality aluminum rather than plastic like most of them are. I'll give you a closer look. Here's the tank. See the quality of the welds on here? That's what I'm talking about. This thing is, what's that, 1/2 inch thick steel? I mean, that's the lifting point right there. You put a chain on there to lift this whole unit up. That's what I mean. It's just high quality stuff. All right, let me figure out what's next. Okay, I put the dashboard, they call it, on here. Again, real thick steel. Looks like 3/16. And they give me this little hour meter. Put right there. This is wrong. This is supposed to be this longer one. Maybe somebody out there watching this that has one of these and screaming at the screen going, no, that doesn't go there. The issue is I'm an American, everything's in millimeters. So I have to convert everything from millimeters to inches on my phone. And I'm an American, so sometimes I get lazy. There. Next, I'm putting the lift cables together. That's been actually easier than I thought it was going to. I thought this was going to be real difficult, but the directions spelled it out pretty good, so they were pretty easy to put on. So, crisis averted. All right, log. What do they call it? Log scale? Okay. Log scale bracket. Done. Alright, this is the push bar. To push the thing along the rails. Yeah, straight up like that. Little angle, like you said, yeah. You're always right.
I know it's because the camera's on, you said that.
What camera? There's a camera? Okay, there you go. Look at me putting my wrenches away after every use. I don't even know who I am anymore. Alright. What's next? Well, next came hooking up the throttle cable. That's what you see me doing here. And this was tricky. We had it on and off of there a few times before we got it right. That's done. That was easy, huh?
Yeah. Where I was getting, it wasn't bad.
Yeah, exactly. Alright, so now we're going to put it on the tracks.
Yeah.
And then we're going to go from there. So I asked my brother to come down and help me get the saw head set on the track. He used to own one of these mills years ago, so he had a little experience. He was a huge help, helping me get everything all set up and dialed in. Back wheel. Get that front one up. Get these two on, it should drop on the other side, right? Okay? I'm going. Number one. Let me help you push.
Just gonna pull it back in as I roll it. Okay.
Tell me what.
just a little bit more. Go ahead. Okay.
Good news is it gets lighter every time.
This is true.
That's sitting on top of that dog over there?
Yeah. Figuring that piece out as to making those first two cuts. Where you
Yeah,
get
keeping it all square.
Huh?
Keeping it all square.
Yeah.
The ants are bumming.
Well, they should be.
Let me look at this end. We took their house and made it square. It used to be round.
A log like that, you might get 4 1-bys,
Off the edges.
a couple of 2-bys, and
Yeah.
a 6-by or a 4x4.
Yeah.
You know,
Off
that's
the
kind of the way
Yeah.
you get to think about it.
So
But-
one buys off the edges and the dimensional stuff, the big stuff,
Yeah.
structural stuff, whatever, in
Yeah.
the middle. So we decided we'd try to cut up some 1 by pine out of that cant we had just made, because I'm going to need a bunch for the barn after I insulate, so we thought we'd give it a shot, and we were pretty surprised at how accurate the sawmill is. While my brother was here, we decided to cut up this burl we had taken off that big red oak that I cut down last year in preparation of building the barn. He makes really nice bowls and spoons out of pieces of wood like this, so he wanted to take some home with him.
To the face. Eyes, nose, and a mouth.
You say so. You talking to the wood again?
That's nice.
You can make something out of that?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it is a face. Jerry Garcia.
Yeah.
See the Jerry Garcia or Jesus? Look, he's smiling over here.
Yeah. That's sweet.
Pretty sweet, right?
Yeah. This is gonna be awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Look at that.
I know.
That's beautiful.
I know. We got three. How many whatevers will you get out of that? Bowls or spoons or both, or cutting boards or whatever it is.
I see about 16 bowls anyways,
Really?
at least.
Tell you what, feels good to have that project behind me. So excited to get that first log cut. You know, there will be a lot of learning curve, I'm sure, but I look forward to many years of fun with that thing and work. A lot of projects, so stay tuned for more sawmilling videos, I guess. No excuse not to make them now. If you want to follow along in our home build to see an old guy saw up logs, consider subscribing to the channel. Give this video a thumbs up. Leave a comment below if you have any suggestions. Maybe you have experience sawing and sawmilling, which I have very little of, about a half hour's worth. So give me any suggestions you got. And we'll see you next time right here from White Pine Woods. So long.